Hello, I want to welcome everybody back to Rooster's Art. Artist Norman Lecoq. I'm going to be focusing on the water right in this area here. I'm placing some little fine details in just to bring out the waves from the alligator coming up. You're going to have some little waves around going opposite direction. You know, what I'm doing is doing a layout whereas the ripples in the water will be showing. It's very quick what I'm doing, and you can get some real good detail in. I'm using pretty wet technique right now with this here. What I mean by wet, the paint is really smooth going on. Just following the outline. And to go underneath the waves, that's going to show the separation between the waves. See right in here? And I'm using a light brown because this water where he's at, where they are, is not going to be crystal blue. Remember, this is fresh water. I'm just staging this area here up right in this back area right here. And if you want some depth to make it look a little deeper, just go with a darker tone background. Like underneath here. Just a little light wiggling of the brush. To let it show. Then the darker you go, that would mean it's more depth in that area, like right in here. See how that's taking on shape right now? And what I'm using is linseed oil too along with this. And I'll follow that all the way to this part right in here. The same way. Just letting it flow. Just like the water that it is. And I'm gonna come back on this back side right here. Letting it flow and separating. Right in here, it's gonna be a little darker. Show that little wave. See that? I'm gonna come back on this side. Put a little more detail in this area. To go along those water lilies right there. Now, do the same thing right in here. See how it's blending in and going outward toward those plants. And we'll give a little more direction right in this area here. A little more ripple and bounce to it. The dropping of the waves coming off of that area where the alligator was coming up out the water. Let's go on the back side of this one here. Showing that little brown area. And right under here. Now, clean my brush. What we're going to do is get some white paint and just go along those areas that I just highlighted, not highlighted, I just darkened. Just dabbing it. I'm pulling it along, but I'm more or less dabbing that brush. Letting it fall down. Pull down more or less. And bring it along that area where it's breaking off. Giving some more paint, loading it on the brush. In here. Coming back down more, right in this section, then going back up again, showing the different breaks within the paint. Back up top again. And going along this area here now. And you just can have a little light, faint details. Believe it or not, your eyes will pick up everything it virtually sees. Pulling down just a little bit right in this area here. Thin it out just a hair. Turn a little bit more right in here so you can see what I'm going in this section right here. Okay. Now this part right here, I'm doing the same thing. Twirling out toward those water lilies. Let's make sure some of them maybe starting to overflow in some of them a little bit. Okay. Just draping it down, just a hair. Coming back again. getting some areas that was pretty had to tack up a little bit from drying. See, I'm just wiggling that brush a little bit to try to get that water texture, like those droplets. And back over here again too. Just doing little striations right here in the water. Okay, so that's about it for this segment right now. And continue to subscribe and comment on my channel. And thank you for watching and subscribing to Rooster's Art, Norman Lecoq. Have a great day. Bye-bye.